Look, before we get into the content, it's really important that you guys hit that subscribe button. We're out here every single day working for y'all, trying to hit y'all with the best content. And what motivates us to keep going is people like you. So hit the subscribe button, join the conversation, join the Deuce Gang.
What he said.
But all right, check it out. So a New York City spine surgeon ended his marriage to former Miss Connecticut USA after claiming she tricked him into marrying her and hiding her secret life as a prostitute for wealthy men. She earned about $700,000. This was before and throughout their marriage. Now, she lied about her education. She said she was living off a large inheritance, $500,000. And in the meantime of, living off that inheritance and, being married to this dude, she was working on an app. So that's what she was trying to do for a living. She was trying to, work on an app.
Right. She inherited some good pussy is what she inherited. Fantastic.
Well, I'm just saying. But so how, one might ask, you're married. How are you getting away, slanging that vajayjay? Yeah. So basically, she got away by saying, "Hey, I'm going to spend nights hanging out with the girls."
So she was still doing it while they were married.
Yes.
Oh, come on, man.
While they were, she's like, "I'm going to spend some time with the girls. I'm going on business trips."
Wow.
And so obviously the dude, he filed for divorce. Now, I mean, of course, if it's happening while you're together, that's an automatic no-no. But I mean, she was afraid to tell this guy, "Hey, this is what I did for a living." She lied to him because at the end of the day, he's a surgeon. So why couldn't she just been like, "Hey, this is what I was doing. I want to stop. Can you put the cape on and can you save a hoe?" Why do you think she didn't tell him the truth? Because I mean, it seems pretty like I guess you already answered the question. She's an escort. It's a no-go.
Yeah, I was just trying to get that across off bat. Like it's that for me. And then on top of it, she's doing it while they're married. This lady's crazy. She's nuts. Why would you get married? Why would you even accept the ring? Why would you go through with the ceremony? Why would you do the vows? There's so many steps. It's not like they went to sleep and then woke up the next day and they were married. There's a process. There's planning the wedding. There's getting the dress. And while she's getting the dress, she's out there selling cooch. Still. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to me. Look, why she would make this decision.
You are very stuck on the now, as far as she was still doing this while they were together. And obviously that goes without saying, because even if she wasn't escorting, if she just cheated while it would be over. But I'm talking about before. Does the before matter before you get with a person? I don't want to know your business, my guy. I don't want to know, but I have to assume you got some bodies. So should a girl look at you different because you got some bodies? Should a girl be like, "This guy's a hoe"?
If that conversation comes up, I've never had that conversation and said, I'm gonna be honest with you, and then been completely honest. You know what I mean?
So
I'm not gonna hide it. No. There's no lying. No, I'm not 18, eh?
Oh, so you said, sorry, I think I misheard you. You said you're not going to say "I'm going to be honest" and then not be honest. Sorry.
Right. Yeah. I'm like, yeah. I'm going to tell the truth. When I say that I'm going to tell you the truth, I'm going to tell you the truth. You can tell me the truth too. And then we can judge based on that. If you can't move past it, then that's your decision. If I can't move past it, that's my decision.
So when are you asking this question? Because I mean,
I'm never asking this question. I never ask this question.
So then, how is this guy supposed
sometimes it comes
know?
up because
how is he supposed
sometimes
to know?
If it gets to a point where I'm marrying the girl, I feel like that's a point where I know everything that I need to know. If there's anything that I don't know and she hasn't told me, cool. You know what I mean? If you want to keep it to yourself, that's fine. That's your decision. But understand that if it's something that you think there's a reason you're not telling me, right? Off bat. There's a reason she's not telling me. So if I come to find out about this thing that you kept a secret and you chose to not tell me, then we got to move based on your decision.
So let's take escorting off the table. Let's take that off the table. Let's just say you're with this girl, you're with her 8 months, things are going great. And you guys are having a conversation one night, a couple drinks, having a good night, tongue's a little loose. And you guys start talking about sex, normal thing. And she starts talking about her past. And then she starts revealing some very sexual things about her past. talking threesomes. I'm talking bodies in like the high double digits. Is this a problem for you?
Yeah.
Even though things are going great, this is a problem for you.
You see,
so
I'm a
hold on,
person
hold on. What is the problem? Let's get right to it. What is the problem?
It's called standards. The problem is standards. That's what the problem is. And everybody has standards. Some people like to break their standards. Some people like to withhold their standards. I believe in holding your standards. If I have certain things that I believe to me are just absolute red flags, under no circumstances am I dealing with it, whether it be relationships, whether it be friends, whether it be family. If those things occur, I'm going to let you know in advance what they are. And if you do them, then, I mean, that's your decision. Once again, everybody makes their own decisions. Maybe if it's something where I first meet the person and they bring up immediately what it is, then I have a choice. Then I have a choice right off bat.
Well,
and then I can choose to either move on or not.
Well, I'm still on this hypothetical. And when you talk about standards and when you talk about decisions, so when I was 16 years old or 18 years old and I decided to run around and fuck everything, or I decided to steal, I had sticky fingers, does that mean I should be judged on the decisions that I made when I was 16 and 18, when I'm now in my 30s trying to better my life and trying to find someone? If this girl, this hypothetical girl, was running around wilding when she was 16, 15, 18, whatever, and now she's in her late 30s and she's trying to start this family, whatever, get serious, you're going to judge her off stuff she did like almost 20 years ago?
Well, I mean, it really depends on how deep. Like I said, if it's something that is told to me off bat, then it's a different thing. But if you're hiding things from me, then that becomes now not only the fact that you did whatever it is you did, but now that you're dishonest with me. Now you're lying to me. Now, if it's something that never comes up, that's never brought up, and she's not still doing it while we're together and all that stuff, who cares? I don't care. If I don't know, you don't know. Ignorance is bliss in those circumstances. But if it is something that comes up later on and I realize that you could have told me before, you didn't, you're trying to explain it to me now, we're already married. You're telling me about how people used to run trains on you. You're known on the block as Backshot Betty. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to deal with none of that. No, come on. For real, though. I'm not trying to deal with none of that. What are you doing?
Listen, viewing public, there's a million men and women who think exactly like my guy does. All right. And that's fair. You're allowed to think like that. Because at the end of the day, if you buy a brand new vehicle that no one's ever driven before.
Wow.
And then you find out.
Don't stop this analogy. Do not compare women to
what
cars.
I'm saying is I want to know your thoughts. Leave it in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I know you're on the toilet. So with that, join the Deuce Gang. Look, man, while we're talking about, escorting.
Yo, thanks for watching that video, making it all the way to the end. You made it this far. You have to like. Please subscribe and comment on the video as well. Join the conversation.
Absolutely. We finally hit our goal of 500 subscribers. Yes, we are trying to get to 1,000. And we can only do that with your help. You can start by watching that next video. You see that tiny little icon? Click on that icon, rinse and repeat. Deuces.
Deuce.